wants to build a coal-powered plant, they can. It's just that it will bankrupt them because they're going to be charged a huge sum for all that greenhouse gas that's being emitted.
Is this really a war on coal? Listen to the answer given by Gina McCarthy, Administrator for the Environmental Protection Agency.
That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is.
Why kill coal? It's plentiful, dependable, and affordable. Killing coal in the U.S. will serve only to increase the cost of electricity to our children and grandchildren. It will not significantly impact worldwide carbon emissions because coal-fired electricity is booming exponentially throughout China, India, and the developing world. While the EPA is shutting down 72 gigawatts of coal-fired electricity in the U.S., the world is opening a new coal plant every other day. President Obama recently struck a deal allowing China unrestricted and growing emissions through the year 2030. That's 15 more years. In return, we are eliminating 1/3 of our coal-fired plants by 2017, just 2 years from now. Such a deal. It gets worse. The Chinese agreed to reevaluate their carbon emissions in 2030, but with no guaranteed actions. The bottom line, they play, we pay. Each of these chips represent 1% of U.S. electricity production. Coal, 39%. Natural gas, 27%. Nuclear, 19%. Hydro, wind, biomass, geothermal, solar, and oil combine to total 15%. As the use of coal dwindles, the use of coal substitutes will cost consumers more. New natural gas plants are expensive to construct. Nuclear is unpopular and permits are heavily restricted. It took 46,000 wind turbines in May of 2014 to produce 4.1% of our electricity. That's 11,138 wind turbines for each 1% of demand. At the same time, it took only 600 coal-fired plants to produce 39% of the demand. Solar power is expensive. The U.S. government provided a $1.5 billion grant to install solar panels over 5 square miles of the Mojave Desert. The project failed to achieve its objectives. Why? Clouds. It had to subsidize solar production with natural gas. The project owners have now requested a $500 million bailout. The new EPA regulation in the final stages of review is referred to as the Carbon Rule. It has the potential to shut down the remaining U.S. coal-fired capacity. Please contact your representatives and vote for coal, your least expensive and most dependable source of electricity. For comparison costs of different generating technologies, visit the U.S. Energy Information Administration website, EIA.gov, and read about levelized cost and levelized avoided cost of electricity, presented in the Annual Energy Outlook 2014. Coal, your least expensive and most dependable source of electricity.